It's Concept Soup back with another video. I put on the worst clothing, the worst accessories I could think of. Today we're doing the UK retailers tier list for PC parts. Who's got the best deals? Who's got the best customer service? And who needs to get in the sea? All be revealed right now. Let's go in alphabetical order. So we've got the S tier, we've got A, B, C, and then get in the C. AliExpress is up first. Now, AliExpress, pretty nice little marketplace, pretty nice little sweet spot. But you gotta wait a long time for the delivery because it's all coming from China. Also, don't get VAT receipts, so if you're running business, no good. I do run business, I don't get a VAT receipt. That's real bad. That's real bad. But for your general consumer, I can see how AliExpress is nice. You know, you get a 3500X for about 100 quid. That's a pretty nice little deal. So we're going to stick AliExpress in tier B. Amazon. Amazon. Taking over our lives. You know, Alexa, listening to all of your thoughts, everything like that. Well, that doesn't matter. Let's move this all the way up to the S tier, and we know why, because they've got that prime delivery. They deliver on weekends for no extra charge, no questions asked sort of return policy. You could send back even the wrong item, you're probably still going to get your money back. Good deals, stuff pretty much always turns up, and if it doesn't, you always get your money back pretty quickly. S tier for Amazon, the evil conglomerate. Next up, Aria PC, which has not come out well in the photo, which is probably going to be a feature of this video, is that they don't come up very well in the pictures. Aria PC used to be a pretty sweet little website, fallen off a little bit, but you sometimes get some pretty nice deals, and their delivery's really cheap as well, it's like £2. So I'm pretty happy to put Aria somewhere. Let's put it in B, because they never really have that many good deals. You could never get a whole PC from Aria. Just using them, usually just get one bit from them. So B, because you don't really have much stuff, but when you do have stuff, it tends to be pretty decent. AWD, that's next. Right, so AWD, well, I've had mixed experiences, sometimes good, sometimes bad. I found their customer service takes ages to come back to you. I found I've had lots of orders cancelled before. You know, they haven't told me about it. They have had to wait 3 weeks to get my money back and all that stuff. But their prices are pretty decent, and they do have good stock availability. That said, there's no excuse for cancelling people's orders without telling them, so it's going in C. It would be getting the C, but they do have good prices. Box is just bog standard, isn't it? Crap, really. Most of the time they're okay. Free delivery does take a long time sometimes. I haven't had to return anything to them, so I can't say much about the customer service, but they generally do a pretty decent job. Their prices are never spectacular, they're never really good value. I've never had a great deal on box, but they sort of market value, so you can't really knock them for that. I'm going to stick them in B. CCL. Now, I have had a couple of bad experiences with CCL, but recently, the past few months, it's been smooth sailing. Even though I've had to return a couple of things, they've been pretty good about it. I set up a business account with them. They were very gracious, got it sorted out really quickly. Actually offer some pretty nice discounts to your business customers. I know that's probably no good for you guys, but still, great prices. I could probably get 90% of my stuff from CCL just because their prices are great. They have pretty reasonable postage costs. Like, you can get free delivery, it takes a long time, but they've got the option there. Or you can pay like £9 for a huge shipment to come on a Saturday, and it must cost them way more than £9 to send that out. So kudos to them for that. You could easily build a full PC on CCL without having to go to any other website, which is more than you can say from pretty much all of these apart from Amazon. So that's why CCL goes in the S tier. Great prices, decent customer service, pretty good. If you call them, the customer service is very good. Their chat thing's kind of a bit slow. Great products, great prices. Got great availability of stuff. S tier for sure. Curry's PC World, which doesn't come out well in the picture here. A lot of people like to slag off Curry's, and I can see why. The customer service is pretty bad. But a couple of times I've had to phone them, and they do seem to sort it out. You just end up in a queue for ages. So One thing I really like about PC World is they seem to sell things at RRP, so they don't like mark things up even if they're short supply. They just sell them at sort of the RRP or maybe a slightly above, slightly below. They've got pretty quick, fast, sort of free delivery, or you can go and collect it from the shop, which is pretty nice, and you can return stuff to the shop as well. It's pretty nice. If they had better customer service, they would probably be in the A tier. But I'm going to put them in the B tier because they don't have great availability either. You could never build a full PC from Curry's PC World. Their availability is not great. But when they do have the stuff, the prices are great. So I'd consider this somewhere between B and A. eBuy.com. Yeah, it's another one where you could never really build a full PC with them without spending too much money. Again, availability is another problem with eBuyer. Their delivery's kind of reasonable, sort of like £3.50 for their 5 working days thing. Not really many free delivery options. But the next day is only for £6. That's pretty decent. Decent stuff. Good business contacts. When I set up my business account, they did give me a product manager that was able to get me some stuff that the general public was not able to get. So for that reason, I'm going to be putting eBuyer. Should I put them in B or A? I think B because they haven't really got the availability. laptopsdirect, trash. They haven't got anything. Their free delivery takes 10 to 14 working days. Their prices are high. Rubbish. Get in the C. I don't even know. Oh, this is more computers, this one. Yeah, another one. Get in the C. Never have anything. Nothing's ever in stock. Rubbish. Novatech. Yeah, I've used them before. They deliver their stuff on time. Prices are kind of meh. Their delivery is very, very expensive. Again, availability is a big problem with them. Going in C. Overclockers UK is the next one, which is their pretty famous website. They actually got quite good connections, so they do tend to get the new stuff in quite quickly. But I don't call them overclockers, I call them Overchargers UK because they charge a frickin' fortune. Not only for the actual parts themselves, which are sometimes £80 to £90 over RRP, they also charge £11.50 for next day delivery, which is absolutely criminal. That is absolutely disgusting. Customer service is meh. Not great. They do tend to go back to you kind of quick, but not great at all. So they're going to be going in C because they just rip you off. Their availability is pretty decent for some stuff. Generally for new stuff, that's a good place to go, especially on release day. But it's going to be a C, I'm afraid, because they're just too expensive. Scan is the next one. Generally, I've had good experience with the Scan, but they're quite. They've got a small business mindset, so they don't actually scale up their sort of shipping and all their logistics and all that kind of stuff at busy times. So we had Black Friday, Christmas. I had loads of stuff delayed, taking over 2 weeks to arrive. They know it's going to be busy. They should have hired more people. They should have put more hours in. Not really acceptable. They would be an A tier, but now they're a B tier just because they cannot seem to handle high volumes. Their stock's alright. Their delivery can be very expensive. For instance, motherboards cost £12 to ship it, which is absolutely crazy. It doesn't cost you that much at all. You could ship that for like £3.50. It's ridiculous. But they do offer click and collect services for about £4.80, which is what I normally go for. So that's why I don't put them in the C tier. They've actually got pretty decent availability. Again, couldn't build a full PC on their website for a reasonable price either. Smart Tech, get in the C. Cancelled 4 of my orders without telling me. Tell me they have stock when they don't. Get in the C. Tech next day, get in the C. Same deal. Cancel my orders all the time without telling me. They go, oh yes, oh sorry, yeah, you cancelled that 2 weeks ago. That's why it hasn't arrived. Oh, thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me, Tech next day. I think they also trade as eBuy Save, like EBUY Save, and they're the ones scalping all those products on Amazon. So yeah, that's why you can definitely get in the C. I'm pretty sure it's the same company. SCD keys, you're in the S tier, baby. That's where I get all my Windows 10 Pro keys. Affiliate link in the description, of course, but I do use some of the YouTuber ones instead, just to get the price down even further. Great price, comes through instantly. If it doesn't, contact the customer service and it's done within 30 seconds. Best experience from CD key websites, VIP SCD key, which is a link in the description for that. Oh, and last up on the list is W for Water Cooling UK. I'm going to chuck them in the C tier because when they have stuff, they deliver on time with pretty reasonable postage costs, and they actually have some stuff that you can't really get anywhere else. So like some InWin cases, that kind of thing. InWin A1 Plus, that's been on there. Occasionally things like Thermaltake S100 case, that kind of thing. They've been able to get it there when I haven't been able to get it elsewhere. Probably because they're not on PC Part Picker, which is probably not doing them a good service there. So really, that's it. That's everything there. Nothing in the A tier, which was a little bit surprising, but they either seem to be really great, like the three at the top, or kind of just mediocre, which I think is probably similar wherever you are in the world. But yeah, certainly Amazon and CCL getting pretty much 95% of my business, along with SCD keys for all the keys, and the rest sort of make up the other 5% when there's some good deals on there. Scan, you could say, would be an A tier if they just handled their busy times a little bit better. I'd put it in there, because when it's not peak times, they tend to dispatch the stuff on the same day. Even if you order it like 7 p.m, it's dispatched by 9 p.m. But they just can't keep up that service during busy times. So maybe if you'd spoke to me 6 months ago, Scan would have been in the A tier, but today they're in the B. Yeah, so there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Just a quick one. Just you and me, baby, on camera. Look, give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Give me all that good stuff. Come on, who likes these new sunglasses? I picked these up last week. I think they're pretty frickin' sweet. So if you don't give a like for the video, at least give them for the frickin' sunglasses, baby. Anyway, I've been Concept Soup. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. See you in the next one, baby. Arrivederci.